In a small apartment in Tokyo, a woman finishes her morning meal, cleans her bowl at the sink, and puts it away before even thinking about what comes next. She doesn't stall, scroll on her phone, or leave it for later. She resets her environment immediately. On the surface, it looks like a meaningless chore. But neuroscientists have uncovered a shocking reality. Your brain is not shaped by the massive, dramatic decisions you make once a year. It is sculpted by the quiet, unnoticeable loops you complete or abandon every single day. When you leave a task unfinished, your mind stays trapped in the past, bleeding energy without you ever realizing it. Be honest with yourself right now. How many invisible tabs do you have open in your mind at this exact moment? That unread email draft, the unmade bed, the half-finished project sitting on your desk, each one is secretly draining your cognitive battery. Psychologists call this phenomenon attention residue. When you switch tasks without finishing the last one, a fragment of your focus stays permanently glued to the incomplete task. You end up feeling constantly exhausted, not because you are working too hard, but because you're dragging a mountain of open mental loops through your day. Most people try to fix this with aggressive motivation, cold showers, or strict calendar apps, but Japanese culture solved this centuries ago using 7 quiet daily habits that eliminate friction at the root. Habit 1. Close the micro loops. Before jumping to your next task today, finish one single thing completely. Wash the cup, send the email draft, clear the desk. The instant sense of relief you feel is your brain reclaiming stolen processing power. Habit 2. Visual curation. Japanese spaces aren't minimalist because of an aesthetic trend. They are engineered because clutter actively triggers stress hormones in your brain. When you reduce visual noise, your mind stops processing useless background data. Habit 3. Purposeful movement. Stepping off the train and walking to your destination isn't treated as a grueling fitness routine. It is a built-in mental buffer that lowers cortisol naturally. Habit 4. Hara Hachi Bu. Stopping your meal when you feel 80% full breaks the subconscious cycle of emotional overeating and dopamine chasing. Habit 5. Seasonal anchoring. Taking 60 seconds to actively observe seasonal changes acts as an instant circuit breaker for racing thoughts. Habit 6. Single tasking. Doing one mundane daily chore with 0 digital distractions trains your brain to sustain deep focus on command when it actually matters. Habit 7. Leaving spaces better. Leaving every room slightly cleaner than you found it builds an undeniable subconscious identity of self-respect and environmental mastery. Here is the raw truth that productivity channels won't tell you. Peace of mind is not something you magically acquire. It is built through the relentless elimination of friction. When you stop leaving half-finished tasks across your day, your mind naturally calms down without forcing it. You don't need to rebuild your entire life by tomorrow morning. Pick just one single ritual from these 7, execute it strictly for 7 days, and watch how rapidly your focus hardens and your stress vanishes. Which of these 7 habits do you struggle with the most in your daily routine? Drop your answers in the comments below. If this video gave you a new perspective on mental clarity, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep breakdown on self-mastery.